The evolution of submachine guns, SMGs, from their inception in 1895 to 2025 is a captivating narrative that reflects the rapid advancements in technology and warfare. Originally designed for close-quarters combat, these combat firearms have transformed significantly over the years. From the iconic Thompson submachine gun to today's cutting-edge models equipped with advanced materials and technology, SMGs have played a critical role in military and law enforcement operations worldwide. In this video, we'll explore different generations of submachine guns, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. Join us as we take a closer look at the fascinating history and future of these versatile weapons. World War I, Generation 1. Let's dive into Generation 1, a fascinating chapter marked by its role in World War I. One of the standout weapons of this conflict was undoubtedly the German MP-18, a submachine gun that earned its place in history. The MP-18 was chambered for a 9mm parabellum cartridge and utilized a blowback mechanism with an open bolt design. It featured a cylindrical receiver and was initially paired with a 32-round drum magazine of the artillery Luger pistol. The weapon's overall construction was solid and reliable, with a wooden stock that resembled traditional rifles, making it easy for soldiers to adapt to its use. The MP-18's ability to deliver rapid, sustained fire made it highly effective in close-quarters combat, especially in the confined spaces of trenches. This gave stormtroopers a significant advantage over enemies equipped with slower bolt-action rifles. Its robust construction ensures durability, even in the harsh conditions of World War I battlefields. However, the MP-18 had several limitations. The 32-round drum magazine, though high in capacity, was heavy, difficult to reload, and prone to jamming, particularly in muddy conditions. Its high-quality milled construction, while robust, made it expensive and slow to manufacture, limiting its availability. Additionally, its weight and bulk made it less maneuverable than later submachine guns, which adopted more streamlined designs. Meanwhile, the Italians were also making strides with their own versions of the Villarosa, which was adapted as a standard firearm. The Villarosa, originally a pistol-chambered machine gun used by the Italians, didn't resemble a typical machine gun in its 1915 form. However, by 1918, ingenuity struck as the Italians began dismantling these weapons, fitting individual barrels and actions into shoulder stocks. This innovative approach gave rise to what we would now recognize as the first prototypes of submachine guns, showcasing a remarkable evolution in firearm design. When discussing the Bergmann MP-18, it's important to recognize its pivotal role as a submachine gun that showcased the true potential of this type of firearm. Introduced to stormtroopers, it offered an unprecedented level of close-range firepower in 1918. While the Bergmann MP-18 was an innovative design, it wasn't the only one of its kind. Other nations also understood the value of such weapons, but Germany was uniquely positioned to implement these concepts effectively before the war's conclusion. Similarly, in the United States, John Thompson developed a comparable idea, famously referred to as the trench broom. Thompson also played a significant role in popularizing the term submachine gun, with his own model, the Thompson submachine gun. The first generation of submachine guns were the initial models to be developed. These firearms were characterized by their high quality, forged and milled construction. They were manufactured primarily for their quality, rather than for expediency. A notable feature of the original Thompsons was their complex, click-adjustable rear sights, which were quite intricate and sophisticated. The MP-18, an early submachine gun, initially used an expensive 32-round magazine from the artillery Luger. By 1920, Germans began adapting the MP-18 to use simpler 20-round, double-feed, double-stack magazines, known as the System Schmeisser magazines. This marked the first iterations of submachine guns, which evolved through the interwar years leading up to World War II. Germany and Austria made significant advancements in the production of finely crafted, highly effective Generation 1 submachine guns during the 1920s and 1930s. Recognizing the tactical advantages these firearms offered in warfare, Germany was particularly keen on further developing them. Despite the restrictions imposed by the Treaty of Versailles, innovative approaches allowed for continued progress in this area. Among the notable achievements of this period was the Steyr-Solothurn Model 30, which later evolved into the Model 34. One of the key advantages of the Steyr-Solothurn Model 30 was its exceptional build quality. This firearm was constructed using forged and milled components, resulting in a durable and reliable weapon. Its top-mounted magazines provided gravity-assisted feeding, reducing the likelihood of malfunctions, and its closed-bolt operation ensured improved accuracy for single shots. Additionally, the firearm's ergonomic design and manageable recoil made it user-friendly, even for those unaccustomed to automatic weapons. However, the Model 30 was not without its drawbacks. Its intricate construction made it expensive and time-consuming to produce, limiting its widespread adoption. The top-mounted magazine, while advantageous for reliability, obstructed the user's line of sight, posing challenges during aiming. Additionally, the firearm was relatively heavy compared to later submachine gun design, which affected portability and ease of use in extended engagements. SMGs were generally easier to operate and required less training compared to bolt-action rifles, making them accessible for a broader range of soldiers. Magazine placement on submachine guns had its pros and cons. Bottom-mounted magazines reduce the chance of snagging during movement, but can hinder prone firing. In contrast, top-fed magazines may obstruct the sight, but generally provide more reliable feeding due to gravity assistance. By the late 1930s, we began to observe a notable simplification in submachine gun design. The Beretta Model 38A serves as an excellent illustration of this trend. The Model 38A was chambered for a 9mm parabellum cartridge and operated with a blowback mechanism, firing from an open bolt. Its wooden stock and robust construction gave it a traditional yet rugged feel. One of its distinguishing features was the dual trigger system, allowing the shooter to alternate between semi-automatic and fully automatic fire, a rare and practical innovation at the time. A major advantage of the Beretta Model 38A was its remarkable reliability. Soldiers praised its ability to function effectively even in harsh conditions, including mud and sand. Its precision engineering also ensured excellent accuracy, making it a favorite among troops who required a dependable and versatile firearm. Additionally, the gun's ergonomic design, featuring a solid wooden stock, offered stability and ease of handling during extended use. However, the Model 38A was not without its drawbacks. Its high-quality construction, while a strength, also made it expensive and time-consuming to produce. This limited its availability during the war, as simpler and cheaper submachine guns, like the British Sten, became more practical for mass production. Furthermore, its relatively heavy weight compared to later designs would be a burden for soldiers during prolonged engagements, or when maneuverability was crucial. World War II, second generation. Let's dive into the fascinating world of the second generation of submachine guns. These innovative firearms emerged during World War II, born out of the necessity created by wartime constraints on cost, manufacturing, and materials. As the conflict raged on, it became crystal clear to military leaders just how vital submachine guns were on the battlefield. The realization hit: we need a whole fleet of these. However, crafting intricately designed weapons like the exquisitely polished top cover of the Steyr Solothurn MP30 proved impractical under the circumstances. Enter the British Sten gun, a perfect embodiment of this shift in design philosophy. It's a testament to ingenuity and efficiency, illustrating how the demands of war shaped the evolution of firearms. One of the defining features of the Sten gun was its minimalistic design. It relied on a straight blowback mechanism and was constructed from stamped steel parts, making it inexpensive and quick to produce. Unlike the finely crafted firearms of the past, the Sten gun's stripped-down approach allowed for mass production on a scale that was vital for Britain's war efforts. It could be assembled in small workshops and factories, ensuring that the British military could quickly arm its troops, even under the constraints of wartime shortages. The Sten gun's advantages lay in its practicality and accessibility. Its simplicity allowed for rapid manufacturing, with some models taking as little as 5 hours to assemble. This efficiency ensured that large quantities could be distributed to soldiers and resistance groups across Europe. The weapon's lightweight and compact size made it ideal for urban and guerrilla warfare, enabling easy handling in tight spaces. Its compatibility with the widely available 9mm ammunition was another crucial advantage, allowing it to be used effectively in various combat scenarios. The United States entered World War II equipped with the first-generation Thompson submachine guns. However, the modernization program introduced the M3, often referred to as the grease gun, due to its distinctive appearance. This weapon represents an excellent example of a stamped second-generation submachine gun, designed for cost-effectiveness and practicality. The M3 is constructed from 2 stamped halves that are welded together, resulting in a streamlined design. It also features a simple tubular wireframe buttstock that is collapsible, enhancing its usability in various combat situations. Early versions of the M3 submachine gun featured a charging handle, but by the end of World War II, the M3A1 adopted a simpler design, with a thumb notch on the bolt, significantly reducing manufacturing costs. Meanwhile, the Soviets had their own first-generation submachine guns before the war, such as the Degtyarev and the PBD, which were high-quality, finely crafted weapons with good wood stocks. Let's dive into Italy's pre-war submachine gun, the Beretta 38A. Rather than introducing an entirely new second-generation design, the Italians took this classic first-generation weapon, which was already evolving toward the second generation, and refined it for cost-effectiveness. They streamlined its features dramatically, eliminating the barrel shroud and simplifying the muzzle brake. Gone are the luxuries like the magazine well cover, and the stock has been stripped down to basics. Even the sights have been made more user-friendly, featuring a straightforward 2-option notch sight instead of the cumbersome 500-meter tangent. This process of simplification shows how the Italians were on the cutting edge of design, making thoughtful adjustments that aligned with their time. It's fascinating to see how they embraced efficiency while staying true to the essence of the original gun. Now let's talk about post-war SMGs. The Uzi submachine gun, developed in the 1950s by Israeli designer Uziel Gal, is one of the most iconic firearms in modern history. Compact, lightweight, and reliable, the Uzi was designed for close-quarters combat and quickly gained a reputation for its simplicity and durability. Its open bolt design and telescoping bolt mechanism allowed for a shorter overall length without sacrificing barrel size, making it ideal for urban warfare and vehicle-based operations. The MAC-10, officially known as the M10, is an American-made submachine gun designed by Gordon B. Ingram in the 1960s. Known for its compact size and high rate of fire, the MAC-10 became popular for its portability and sheer firepower in close-range engagements. Chambered in .45 caliber ACP or 9mm, it was designed with a simple construction that made it inexpensive to produce. However, its accuracy at longer distances was limited due to its uncontrollable recoil during sustained fire. Gen 3. Modern day. Let's dive into the fascinating world of third-generation submachine guns. Imagine a groundbreaking category of firearms that takes the robust features of rifle-caliber weapons and scales them down to the more manageable pistol caliber, typically the iconic 9mm Parabellum. These guns maintain the excellence of their rifle origins while offering a unique twist. One of the standout examples of this evolution is the HK MP5, particularly the sleek MP5 SD model. What sets these submachine guns apart is their roller-delayed blowback mechanism, a sophisticated advancement over their traditional simple blowback and open bolt designs that have dominated the earlier models we've explored. The MP5 operates with a roller-delayed blowback mechanism, ensuring remarkable accuracy and smooth operation. Its modularity and proven reliability have made it a staple for law enforcement and special forces worldwide. However, the MP5's premium quality comes with a hefty price tag, and its relatively complex mechanism may require more maintenance compared to simpler SMGs. Moving to innovation, the FN-P90 offers a radical departure from traditional submachine gun designs. This futuristic weapon, introduced in the early 1990s, features a unique bullpup configuration and is chambered for the high-velocity 5.7 x 28mm cartridge. The P90 excels in compactness and high-capacity magazines, making it ideal for close-quarters combat and vehicle operations. While its compact design and ammunition offer advantages, the proprietary 5.7mm rounds can be costly and less readily available than the ubiquitous 9mm, limiting its practicality in some settings. The CZ Scorpion EVO3 brings a modern, user-friendly approach to the submachine gun market. Lightweight, highly customizable, and chambered for 9mm rounds, the EVO3 has become a favorite among military and civilian shooters alike. Its affordability and ease of use make it accessible for a broad audience. However, some users note that its polymer construction, while lightweight, can feel less robust compared to all-metal firearms. Additionally, its controls may require adjustment for optimal comfort depending on the shooter's preferences. Finally, the B&T APC9 represents Swiss engineering at its finest. This SMG combines precision manufacturing with a focus on modularity, offering seamless integration with modern optics and accessories. The APC9 is favored for its ergonomic design, making it intuitive and comfortable for operators. Nevertheless, like many Swiss-made firearms, it is expensive and can be cost-prohibitive for some buyers. Additionally, its reliance on proprietary magazines may not be ideal for those seeking universal compatibility. If you enjoyed this exploration of SMGs, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on firearms history and technology. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Which SMG do you think made the biggest impact? Drop a comment below.